Well, good morning and welcome to 755 Live. About 5 minutes of what Jesus said. These Jesus said sound bites come from our weekday Bible plan at bible.today.church. Just encourage you to check that out. Some helpful resources there so that we can read the Bible together and together learn to go make disciples by teaching these new disciples to obey all the things that Jesus commanded. Well, we can't really obey what we don't know, and so the purpose behind doing these 5-minute segments is just to put the commands of Jesus in a form that's easy to remember and also easy to obey. That's why we make them sound bites. If this is meaningful to you, it would really help and would mean a lot to me if you would like this, share it, check in, say hi, just like Jennifer and Donald did. Donald's out hunting dove this morning, so thank you for checking out the Jesus said from the dove blind or wherever you are. You can tell I don't know anything about hunting. Jesus said, "Come and see." This comes from John 1:39. We're actually going to start in verse 37 from John 1. When John, this is John the Baptist, when John's two disciples heard this, they followed Jesus. Jesus looked around and saw them following. "What do you want?" he asked them. They replied, "Rabbi," which means teacher, "where are you staying?" "Come and see," he said. It was about 4:00 in the afternoon when they went with him to the place where he was staying, and they remained with him the rest of the day. In John 1, the phrase "come and see" occurs twice. What we just read, two curious disciples of John the Baptist asked Jesus where he was staying, and the Lord said, "Come and see," in verse 39. After spending the day with him, Andrew found his brother Simon Peter and brought him to Jesus. That's from verse 40 and 41. Later, Philip told Nathanael that he had found the Messiah. To Nathanael's skeptical reply, Philip used these same words. He said, "Come and see." All of this happened within a very short time frame. Jesus telling the two disciples that were previously following John the Baptist, "Come and see." And then those disciples almost immediately began to share that good news with the same phrase, "Come and see." What does this mean to us? Well, many times in the New Testament, Jesus begins the conversation with, "Come and see, follow me," and then adds to that, "Follow me and become a fisher of men." It's a process, but that process starts with reaching far from God, not telling them what they don't know, not telling them how bad they are, just simply, "Hey, come and see." The woman at the well, after Jesus revealed her entire life to her and that he was the Messiah, she went immediately into the town and declared, "Come and see." And the whole town turned and became interested in seeing this Jesus guy. Well, if we have the mentality that Jesus had of going out and reaching others, we like to say at our church, everything's an outreach. Everyone has a place. And so we have this guest mentality where we're always looking for that person that we can communicate, "Come and see." And you don't have to be super qualified to do that. You don't have to go through an entire process. You don't have to have a theological degree. You don't have to understand everything about Scripture, because they're not coming to see you. They're not coming to see our organization. They're not coming to see our branding and our names. They just need to see and experience Jesus. And the first part of reaching out to others is just come and see. But you don't go gather in a place and wait for people to show up there. Jesus went out to where the people were. And it was in those encounters with people in their ordinary lives that Jesus confronted them with the opportunity of experiencing him. Come and see. So the question today, who can you reach? Who is in your circle of influence? Who will God put in your path today? Jesus told us in Luke 10:2 to pray for laborers in the harvest. We are those laborers. And in that harvest, there are people that God is drawing. And it's our job to encounter them with the message, come and see a man who changed everything. Just like the woman at the well. It's not about qualification. It's about Jesus. Jesus said, come and see. How can we put that into practice today?